Yo, what's going on? This is Aurie Styla, RePlay Gang trailer reaction for Streets of Rage 4, Mr. X's Nightmare. I could not wait to see a DLC come. I love the Streets of Rage franchise. When number 4 came out, was hooked, completed it so quickly because I just wouldn't stop playing it. And now a DLC is coming, I'm happy. So many of us are waiting for extra characters, extra things to unlock, more levels, more things to do. Not to say that it didn't have replay value, but we just wanted more, and now we've got more. So you know what, before I even get into any details, I'm gonna do a proper breakdown of what I see in the trailer. Let's all watch the trailer together. Let's go. Yo, we just saw the trailer for the Streets of Rage 4 Mr. X Nightmare DLC. Looks good. Loads of little bits to pick up in there. They didn't give away too much, which is a bit of a headache, because you know you just want to be told everything that's coming. But they gave us enough to appreciate that there's going to be some goodies in there. Let's have a little scrub through of the trailer so we can pick it up ourselves. I mean, this is all from the original game, right? And I just want to look at it because it looks fantastic. Okay, so let's have a look at this real quick, right? I'm going to stop this there. If you look from left to right, you've got, from what looks like is Mr. X's Nightmare. This looks like it's going to be more of a game of some kind of digital hacked into the Matrix style, because you can see Blaze and Axel. You can see Cherry, and I think that's Floyd as well. That's by that's by Dr. Zan's crutch. It looks like they're all plugged into this prism thing in the middle here, and this prism looks like it's where the game's going to be set. I'm kind of getting that kind of vibe, plugged into the Matrix. These new levels look pretty good. That was a volcano that I think we're in now. Oh, I like this bit. If you have a look, this, if I remember, is where you fight Barben. Barben is in Streets of Rage 4 as well, but this looks like one of the bonus levels. I don't know if you remember when you play Streets of Rage 4, if you find a taser and find an arcade machine and tase it, it takes you to a bonus level. And this looks like a bonus level throwback where you've got the kind of the 16-bit style gameplay. It looks like it's on a CRT screen as well. It looks like that's Barben's level, but Barben was on the biker level from Streets of Rage 4, I think it was. Hopefully they got a little throwback to this, but I'm not seeing Barben here. What I'm seeing is all of the ninjas that they get to fight. Yeah, so right here where we see Blaze, I'm gonna scrub that back just a little bit. Right here we see Blaze go into like a portal, and obviously in that portal, I'm guessing that's when they plug into a different level, just like what we saw when we saw Dr. Zan have them all plugged into some kind of matrix. Now this is the big thing. Estelle, who was one of the best characters to fight against in Streets of Rage 4. We get to see her as a playable character. I feel like we all knew that there was going to be some more playable characters. Estelle wasn't my first choice. My first choice would have been a Streets of Rage 4 version of Skate, but I'm not mad at this. Look at the fight moves. Look at the knife slicing here. Woo! No, I'm watching that bit again. We all got to see that bit again. That was a nice little combination, which looks like one of her special moves here. She's picked up a knife off the floor, or maybe she pulls one from her own weaponry. Look at the combo on that. Ooh. We see Blaze here with some more moves. So one of her special moves there is like a double kick. Looks like something that Guile would do from Street Fighter. Floyd here has got, that's a similar move that Floyd has to the first boss in Streets of Rage 4. Can't remember her name. She's the one with the electric kind of snake that she uses and electrocutes the floor and stuff. It looks like he's got his own version of that move as well. Looks good. I don't really play with Floyd though. Floyd's one of those characters that, he's like Max from Streets of Rage 2. He's there and it's great for variety, but I don't really choose to want to play with Floyd. However, there are some levels that were difficult without him. So we got the swordfish weaponry here, as you can see. Something else to have a look at as well. If you look underneath the health bars of Estelle and Axel, it looks like there are some add-ons, which I'm guessing are, if you play by accessing different moves, maybe those bars there are the moves that you get to choose, so it lets you know what moves you have, or additional power-ups. I don't know, but that's interesting. I hope to find out a bit more about that in just a bit, when I do a bit of my research after I do this video. Here we go, with this ball in the middle. It looks like one of those bonus levels. Maybe it's kind of a survival level, that's it. And that ball looks like it's gonna knock people off to the floor. Oh, look at this move here. What is this move that I see? Oh, wait a minute, hold on. Let's do that again. Look at this move here. He jumps, looks like he's gonna punch the ground on some Jax move. Ooh, now here's something interesting. That character in the background, the one that's laughing, that's the robot from Streets of Rage 3. But if I remember, it didn't have a name. The name of it was actually Robot. So if you look, there's a button to the right-hand side. And I think Blaze is gonna hit it with the sword. And then there's gonna be a big pylon that falls down and kills one of the bad guys. Have a look. Oh, maybe not. The button you don't press, it just falls on them. That's a bit brutal. I wonder if you die after one hit of that. Oh, something else I just clocked. I'm gonna scroll back. Have a look at this. Do you see where Blaze is? If I press play, I'm gonna pause it. Look where Blaze is right now. Do you see the characters coming into fruition and appearing out of what looks like a digitized space? I really think it's gonna lean into them plugging into a Matrix. That might be the additional DLC kind of theme. It's a plug into the Matrix style game. That's very interesting. Woo, new move from Adam there, a big whirlwind kick. Very reminiscent of Street Fighter. Streets of Rage 4, DLC. When's it coming out is the question. I think it's gonna be later on in the year. You know they never tell you the exact date in case they need to push it back. What we do know, later on in the year. Now here we go. This bit really pulled me. Obviously we've got Estelle there as one of the unlockable characters. If I was to venture a guess, that one in the middle is Streets of Rage 4 Max. You get to fight him in Streets of Rage 4 at one of the levels anyway, but you don't get to be the Streets of Rage 4 version. I'm gonna venture a guess and say that is Max. Have no idea who that person is on the right-hand side. I'm not getting enough there. It could be Shiva. That could be the hair being quite messy because you do fight a Shiva, or fight against Shiva rather, in the game. I don't know. I'm looking forward to seeing who that's gonna be, but I'm definitely gonna put some money down and say that's Max in the middle. And there you have it, Streets of Rage 4, the Mr. X Nightmare DLC coming soon. I got Streets of Rage 4 on my Xbox One and my Nintendo Switch. So it'll be on both of those, I'll probably pick it up. Maybe the Switch more than the Xbox, so I can play on the go. Nonetheless, I'm looking forward to that. It's gonna be a great DLC, a great addition to a fantastic game. Number 4 was a real surprise that it was able to maintain not only the new vibe that you would get from a newer game, but also a lot of the nostalgia that you would get from the original 3 games. I say the original 3. Number 1 and 2 is the one I hold dear. Number 3 was, it had some sketchy moments. I do hope that going down the storyline of being in the Matrix doesn't take away from the feel that you get from playing Streets of Rage 4. It happened in Saints Row 4 where they went into kind of a Matrix style game and it was fun for a period of time, but it got a bit too ridiculous. Streets of Rage always has had that feel of you could be these characters where you could walk the street, defeat enemies, fight corruption, but it had enough realism to feel like an escapism that you could pick a character and really feel attached to. Mine was always Skate in Streets of Rage 2, if not Skate, then Axel. In number 1, it was always Adam. There was something about his jump when he used to go, hoo-yah, that noise, that like hand up like that and kick behind, hoo-yah. I used to love that, don't ask me why. Plus as well, young black man, seeing a young black man kick some behind, yeah, I had to pick Adam in the first one. And number 3, like I said, we tried to ignore. I'm looking forward to number 4's DLC. Are you looking forward to number 4's DLC? If you've already played number 4, let me know who your favorite character is and why in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel, Aurie Styla, for more great videos like this, and also for more Aurie Styla content that's coming very, very soon. I'm gonna tell you a little secret. I'm actually in the process of rebuilding my studio. Right now behind me is my dining room. It ain't good enough. The lights, they're killing me because they're not the lights that I want. But because I've moved house and I'm rebuilding the studio in the garage, right now this is my temporary setup. But you know what? I love it still, and I hope you guys love it. Thank you for watching all the way through to the video. Remember to comment below who your favorite character is, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.